5, 4,
Three,
3,
two,
2,
1.
1.
Let's see. That will be it. Hello, everyone. We are here. It is time for Fiasco. The moment you've all been waiting for, I guess. welcome to my
Hi.
welcome to my special guests, Dakota, Sarah, and Sophia. Glad to have you all here.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Tonight we're going to be doing the playset class reanimation. I'll just go ahead and read the setting. Oh my god, Kelly, you look exactly the same. I can't believe how long it's been, but you're just gorgeous. Me? I'm married. He's a werewolf. 10 years ago, we were awkward and pimpled, or gorgeous and popular, or angry and rebellious, but we were all monsters. Now we're pushing 30, and it's time to gather once more. The monsters of Alucard High School are going to a reunion. We've all changed, some for better, and others not so much. Amid howling wolves, punch bowls full of type AB, and receding hairlines, we try to figure out what happened to our youth. Players will assume the roles of vampires, werewolves, ghouls, and other children of the night, and pushing 30, and starting to wonder what happened to their best years. So yeah, it's a Monster High School reunion. It's going to be great. Alright, so Sophia, you have not played Fiasco before, right?
Correct.
Alright, it's pretty simple. There is very little dice rolling and such. It's basically, at the start of the game, we are going to roll 16 dice. And these numbers will kind of line up with parts on the Fiasco chart. So I will go ahead and roll those now.
Okay.
And just throw them in the middle between us all. So 6, 3, 2, 3.
Did not you could do you could do this with map tool.
I didn't either. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, these tokens?
Yeah.
I actually made them for this session. They don't normally come with it. 2, 2, 1. I probably should have done this before we started streaming, but oh well.
It's part of the experience.
Oh yeah,
are you not
the rolling of dice. Are you not? Look at me.
Are you not entertained?
Look at me add these numbers. Okay, so each of these numbers kind of corresponds to a part on the chart that I have listed for the playset for you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to take dice from this pool and using a number kind of define our relationships. So the only rules for defining a relationship is that you must have one thing from the relationship category and then one thing from a need, object, or location. So I'll just use an example from one of the base playsets. And we'll say in this Arctic playset from the base book, we could have, say Dakota and I are making the relationship. So I'm going to say, oh, I'll pick this 3. And that is under the category. So look into relationships. 3 is romance. So Dakota and I have a romantic relationship. Now,
boy.
Dakota can go
What about
to
the
the
game?
What?
Nothing.
What about the game? Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
That went over my
So
head.
slow.
I know. I'm sorry. So then Dakota, for his turn, could choose to maybe choose a category for a relationship between one of his co-partners, Sarah, or myself, or he can choose to further define our romantic relationship. So, say Dakota picked, I'm going to define that romantic relationship. So he's going to say, I'm also going to take a 3 out of this, and we're going to be lifelong crushes. One of us is going to be the other's lifelong crush. And we're just going to go around doing that for all of your partners. And then the final die left in the pool, so that someone's not just screwed over with no choice, is wild. You can pick any detail from whatever category. So basically, you're going to be picking a general category and then a defined descriptor from that category.
Is that wild thing an official rule, or is
Yes,
that just
it's an official rule.
Oh,
The last die is always wild.
I didn't know that.
And then for the colors, that will come into play once we start doing the actual role-playing stuff. So, I guess I will start us out. Alright, Dakota. We're going to have a relationship, and it will be... I'm going to take a 4.
I know what you're going for.
You better receive the pass. I'm going to take a 4, and it's going to be beasts. Are you gonna do it, Dakota?
Arden.
Man up, do it.
I think it goes to Sophia next.
No, it goes to you next. It goes clockwise.
That's counterclockwise, dude.
No, oh, it's okay. Yeah, Sophia, you're next. You
Carl
can.
only uses backgrounds.
I only.
Am I? Oh no.
So you can choose to. So you're gonna take a dice, and you're gonna pick a broad category to set up a relationship, or some kind of need between Sarah or myself.
Okay.
So look through the needs, locations, objects, and then just pick a number. So if you picked a need for example, if you picked like a need between Sarah and I, if you took a 6, it would be a need to dance. And then Sarah could choose to define that, or just choose to make another broad category thing between herself and you, or her and Dakota.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do. I actually did find one, and yeah, need to dance. I like a lot.
Okay, so who do you need to dance with?
With Sarah.
Okay,
Gosh.
so you'll take a 6 and put.
Yes.
So you
There
and
we go.
Sarah need to dance. All right, Sarah, you're up.
Artful writing. All right. Let's see. Am I the white row or the black row?
Either or. The color doesn't really matter for this section.
Right. Studied. I'm going to take 3. Dakota, we gotta get fabulous. I'm taking that 3 to look amazing.
Okay, so
then
it's a 3.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure how when the flickering will stop. Apparently, when I'm dragging dice, the screen flickers.
Oh no.
Oh well, it's okay. Not much. Oh yeah, there it goes. It freaks the hell out. Okay, doesn't do that on my screen.
Oh no.
Anyway, so Dakota, you're up.
all right. I feel like I'll be letting everyone down if I don't do this. So, give me a 2.
Yeah.
Horny muscular werewolves.
Hell yeah.
Yay! Bless your soul. Thank you, Dakota. H. Oh.
Okay. I'm good at handwriting.
was gonna try and
Aesthetic.
draw a bicep
Oh, I
in
don't have
between horny and werewolves to symbolize muscular.
Okay,
but
you just draw a big bicep to the right. It's cool.
It's not gonna be intelligible.
Okay, so we'll just take a 2 out of that and put it over here.
Oh, you gotta take that 3 too.
Yeah. Oh, I took a 3 already. It's over here for you.
Oh, it wasn't showing up for me.
Oh, that's weird. I'll just put that back.
Ah.
All right, Sophia, we're gonna have a location
Okay.
somewhere in the school. So I'm taking a 1 for that.
Somewhere in the school.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't missed too much go. We're still setting up the relationships. All you need to know is horny, muscular werewolves.
Horny muscular werewolves.
That's it. That's the most important
Pretty
thing of this session.
Clearly.
Okay. Any ideas? So you can either choose to define where in the school, or the where to dance, how you guys want to dance, or you can just set up another generic category.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have one for how to dance.
Okay.
Wait, do we have another 6?
We do.
Can I take the last
Yeah.
6?
You can.
Neat.
Okay, I want to dance with the devil under the pale moonlight.
Digging it.
I will let one of you try to draw the devil under the pale moonlight.
What did I just draw? Oh no.
If you, for the little art thing, if you do on the right box, the little red slashy line through it, it'll just let you draw like a normal pen.
Oh, awesome.
All right. Sophia, I'm gonna take this 4. We're gonna also have valuables in common.
You have to pick a relationship. You cannot.
A relationship.
Yeah, you have to have a relationship, and then one of either need location or objects, because you have to know how you know each other.
Okay.
That's the only rule with character creation.
Okay. The relationships are not reciprocal.
What do you mean?
Because she has one with me.
Right, she has one with you, but you have to. It's the relationship's finished to
Oh,
find
I see.
how you know each other.
Okay.
So, other than we went to school together.
Right. Then let's take another 3 for mad science.
Okay, so you are both having to relate to mad science of some kind.
Actually, scratch that. I'm taking the 1 for back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dakota, you're up.
All right. Going to pick a. What do we have?
We've got 3s, 2s, 1s, and a 4. We have no more 5s or 6s. Actually, we didn't have any 5s. Wow.
No.
Huh.
Oh.
Womp.
All right, then I'm gonna pick a 1.
4.
And with Sarah back then.
Okay.
Right. I go way back with both of you.
Okay.
Actually, can I change that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Since you already have that one.
And since enigmatic thespian is off the table with no 5s.
Well, actually,
It's a
I
shame,
have
isn't it?
I get the wild die at the end.
So you could still technically take enigmatic thespian.
I can take
Good.
anything I want.
Okay. All right.
We're going with mad science
right.
here.
And more mad science? Okay.
So I have one of each. Great.
Why is there a fill color on this? Oh my god.
I don't.
And paint the walls with blood.
You can turn off the fill color with the red slash on your right click.
Oh, on the right click. I
Yeah.
see. There we go.
Amazing.
Yeah, trying to use a tablet with this is not the easiest thing. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
I did the same thing.
Okay. I am up again. Is it doing the fill again? Oh my god. We are all so bad.
Everybody hold for 6 hours while we all figure out how to use map tool.
How does map tool work again? I don't. Hang on. Can we stop for like
How is map tool formed?
Where did it come from?
Where did it go?
God, no.
Yeah, the screen didn't flicker like
Mad
this
science
last
is
time.
Mad science is on the wrong side here. We are back then.
Oh, that's right. Whoops. You can go ahead and I'll get rid of that. Oh god, erasing is... Okay, erasing is good. We're good. Okay,
There's the
there we
moon. It's the moon.
Beautiful.
I am so art.
go. Okay,
I am
I'm gonna let you
art
guys
so
do the writing because apparently the screen goes crazy when I write. So
Don't worry,
You're good.
don't worry your pretty GM head about it.
okay.
Okay, what was the one for?
Our thing is in the school. All right, the
Oh,
one
right,
for
right.
you guys is back then.
Back then.
Yes, back then. All right. Let's see. I'm going to choose to define where in the school we start out. I'm gonna go ahead and take the 4, Sophia. We start in the cafeteria in the walk-in cooler. So I'm gonna take that.
Cafeteria.
All right.
Okay. Hmm.
The
Did it
choices-
just go? Oh, okay. Who's next?
You're up. It's you.
I'm up. I don't know what to do.
So we still need a relationship, or you can choose to
you.
define your relationship with Sarah for
Okay.
back then.
For back then.
Or you can give us a general category for our relationship.
Oh wait, we don't have any 5s, do we?
We do not. We have
Bad,
1,
that
2, and
category is
3.
very promising.
I... Okay, I'm gonna do mad science.
Okay, so we are mad science.
mad science.
Mad
Okay.
science all over the place. It's gonna be great.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed.
Okay, you're up, Sarah.
All right. Got a few I can clarify.
Yeah.
Dakota, let's take. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
That's what I was hoping for.
Good. Glad not to. Ah. Shut up,
Want
don't
me to
bother
write
me.
Uh,
Don't wait for me or anything.
yeah.
Oh yeah, my turn.
So we just need to define. We got a category between us and defining how you guys need to look amazing.
Let's see. Oh well, it's obviously so that they'll regret all the times they rejected us. I will try and write that one.
Okay. So for us, Dakota, I'm gonna go with a location again. We're gonna go with inside the school again.
Why are they all? Why is it?
It's the fill thing. You gotta make sure you gotta right click the box that has the red slash through it, and then it won't fill. Okay. So you are up again, Sophia.
I am.
I
So,
feel
You
like-
have many twos
Oh no.
to define mad science.
To define mad science.
Oh.
Or
Okay.
back then.
It's a good
Or back
idea
then.
at the time.
It's. You could also define back then as
I can't
bookworm
define-
and library assistant.
Okay, I actually really like.
Like, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Or the library.
No, bookworm. Right?
Bookroom.
It's up to you.
Both are good. It's hard to decide.
It's two either ways.
Yeah. Um.
Writing.
Sure. Let's define back then.
Okay.
Take this too.
Writing with this tool makes me feel like a drunk kindergartner. And produces
Wait,
not similar results.
We're missing one. Okay, so I guess you and I have to take one of these, Sophia, since we can't. I guess we have to be. It seemed like a good idea at the time, because then
Okay.
Sarah has nothing to do.
Want to re-roll one for variety, or is that against?
I'm cool with re-rolling one of these. So we're just gonna go ahead and.
I mean, you're not. I don't think you're strictly limited to picking things for yourself.
Oh well, we still want to do it for variety's sake, and it's constant twos, so
Yeah. Well, one of those twos.
we'll go with the
No.
three now. Because we have plenty of threes. All right, we're the mad scientist and the assistant, Sophia.
Perfect.
And Dakota, what do you want this last two to be? Where in the school are we?
Where in the school?
Yeah.
Clearly we're in the locker room showers.
But what about in the game?
No.
I
If you die in the game, you die in real life. What is life but a game, Sarah?
all right. So we're horny wolf bros
Hanging out in the locker room in
in
school. Okay.
the
What could go wrong?
shower.
Okay, so now that we have all chosen and defined our relationships, we
And
can
written them out so
and-
beautifully.
and written them out so beautifully so everyone can read.
They are beautiful.
We can pretty much put all the dice back in the middle now, so that
Right.
these will come into play during the future acts. So now we go around in a circle and define our. We really define our relations. We talk them out and see how all of these work out together. So let's start with Sophia and I. Okay, so I think it's pretty obvious you're the mad scientist, since I'm just a wolf bro. I gotta be the assistant. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing in this walk-in cooler?
Maybe making potato batteries?
Potato batteries. Okay.
Potato batteries?
Reminiscing
I don't
of the olden days when we used to make potato batteries.
know. Yes. Those were the best of times.
Okay.
I don't know.
What are we trying to?
science-
What kind of mad,
the
crazy
walk-in
science would
closet.
we try and do in a cooler? Are we trying to like preserve a corpse and bring it back
Yeah.
using potato batteries or whatever we can find in a school? Okay, so we're gonna try and revive
Oh my
something.
God.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
So Sophia and Sarah, you're up. The
Uh,
the bookworm and the library assistant.
As the mad scientist, are you also the bookworm, or do you have a day job?
I feel like I need a day job.
All right,
So you,
bookworm it is for me. And what do you suppose is up with this dance with the devil nonsense?
Are are you guys gonna
Maybe
literally
I'm
dance with the
trying
devil?
to revive a corpse by dancing with the devil in the moonlight.
Harness the
All
power
right.
of the moonlight and dancing.
Yes.
All right, and as an impressionable bookworm, I am sure this just sounds like a great idea to me.
Yeah, you've researched it plenty.
Oh yeah, I'm completely book smart on demons.
I'm just here to carry stuff, bro.
Okay.
Oh, what is that name, Dakota?
That's Wolfgang von
Wolfgang?
Pfeffer.
There's a type button. You can just type a little text label.
Now you tell us.
No, but it's way more fun to draw them. Names I like to I type out. But
Well-
you know.
It's you reap what you sow, Carl.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, Dakota and Sarah, you're up.
Okay. First of all, I think I'm an insecure minotaur.
You're an insecure minotaur.
Yeah, I've got body image issues.
All the other minotaurs are big and buff. You like to read.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I had trouble living up to Minotaur societal expectations, and this made high school very difficult for me.
I think that's what drew us together. I think I was always like, I was out of shape and overweight werewolf, and they all made fun of me. So
So like Misfit Squad.
yeah,
And yeah, we're concocting a plan to pretend that we got super hot when we didn't.
I think our science experiment was to try and make us super hot, but I think it went wrong and I went bald.
Oh no!
Are you-
Like all over?
Just the top of my head. Just the top
Okay.
of my
Just the
head.
top of your wolf head.
Okay, how did it go wrong for me? Minotaur
I don't
tits?
know.
What?
Yes.
Okay. No. I know I said it. Buff in the wrong way. I'll put a pin in that. So it seemed like a good idea at the time, but it backfired, and now we need to like do it right to get good looking, so that
Yeah.
we don't embarrass
Yeah.
ourselves.
We need to recreate our high school experiment, and
See
with
if-
that, it's like something. There must have been some kind of accident, interference that made it all go wrong.
This time we're ready,
Okay.
or am we?
And I think my body image issues led me to get super buff in between
High school and now.
high school and now, but I'm still really weird looking because I have no hair on my head.
All right. I'm gonna say that I did get kind of hot in an understated way, but I'm not aware of it.
So you're not one of those Lady Minotaurs who's hot and knows it. So she's
I never
like,
said I was a lady minotaur.
man Minotaur. I don't know.
If
Whatever
I
you,
were a lady
whatever,
minotaur, I'd just be a cow.
whatever
which works
gender
for
you
me.
wish to be, whatever gender Minotaur you wish to be.
Are there lady minotaurs?
Yeah,
I think they're
that's
kind of like
just
dwarves
cows.
in that they look the same. It's hard to tell.
The lady minotaurs have beards.
And horns, I guess. It's like those fancy cows.
I just imagine all Minotaurs have a septum piercing.
Oh, big time, big time.
The Lady Minotaurs tend to have a diamond septum piercing.
A nice, elegant.
Or a
septum
rose
piercing.
gold. Alright, so what are we doing in the showers, Dakota?
That's up to you.
Exploring.
Just reliving the... Did we play football in high school or something?
No, I don't think so.
Because, well, I'm the meathead. I'm probably a jock. I have a job just carrying things for a mad scientist.
I think you should be like my athletic older brother.
Okay, well, I'm your athletic older brother. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. We were reliving our glory days. I tried to get you to. Maybe we were wrestlers in high school.
I think I should have been like really while we were in school, I was always like I was a nerd and out of shape, and you were always a sports jock. And but in the meantime, you've really let yourself go, and I'm really.
No, but I gotta be muscular too.
Oh yeah, you do. I don't know.
I'm gonna be the guy that hasn't changed since high school. I'm pretty much exactly the same. In denial about being old now.
You're just trying to relive your day. Like you just
Virile
keep telling
werewolf youth.
stories about the big game that you won.
Oh, quick question. Where in the moon phase cycle are we during this high
Clearly
school?
full moon. Clearly full moon.
Full moon.
Yeah, I think I'm either a former football player or wrestler. Probably both. You know, football during the fall, wrestling in the winter.
Yeah.
Babes in the spring and summer.
Okay.
Here to, find that old slam piece. And I'm trying to get you to do things that you just probably wouldn't do.
I'm just really uncomfortable being around you, but I can't say so because
I'm your brother.
yeah,
You're obligated to love me.
and you would probably beat me up. Also, I don't realize that we're like comparably in shape now.
Are we twins since it's both our 10-year high school reunion?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Wolves have lives.
Alright. So, now we go on to Act 1. The basic premise for when we are doing these things is that one of us, whoever's turn it is, will get to choose to either set the scene or resolve a scene. If you set the scene, you determine, how it starts off. You can take the directing role and say what's going to go on. But during that time, one of the other players will hand me a dice, a white dice or a black dice. If they hand me a white dice, the scene is going to end well for me. If they hand me a black dice, it's going to end poorly. The number on the dice doesn't matter. The numbers on the dice are now moot. They don't matter pretty much for the rest of the game. If you choose to resolve the scene, the other people get to set up the scene for you, but you get to choose how it's going to end up for you. So, the overall, I guess, quote-unquote, goal of the game is to get as many dice of one color as possible, but, there's no real winner at Fiasco. No one wins, no one loses, everyone just ends up worse off than they were.
I thought the more dice of a single color you got, the worse your ending was.
No, it's better, according to the rulebook, I
Oh.
think. Because you want to have a high score of one color.
Oh.
It's kind of weird when they defined it.
You're unlikely to end up better off than you started.
Yes, you're very unlikely to end up better off than you started anyway.
I think it's safe to say no matter what you do, it's going to end poorly.
Yes.
There's usually one person who gets off like really well,
Yeah.
but that's not like the goal.
I think the last time I played, I'm okay. I did it okay. You know, I was fine. I think I ended up with nothing to worry about. Not better, but not worse. Not hugely worse, at least.
There's no true winning.
There's no true winning in Fiasco.
I think Jackson. No, every time I
No,
play with
Jackson critical
he
lost, I
always
think. I think last time Jackson got eaten by a Pepto-Bismol monster.
That sounds like a thing.
Okay. So, I guess I will start us off, Sophia and I. We are in. So I'm going to choose to set the scene in the cafeteria walk-in cooler
Okay.
with my mad scientist friend Sophia. Oh, we gotta go. What are our names? So
Oh,
we
yeah.
got Wolfgang, Von
I'm Dante Daedalus.
Dante Daedalus. Okay, are you a vampire or are you just a mad scientist guy?
I'm a Minotaur.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Sophia.
Oh no.
I
I'm
need to
just
pull up.
kidding.
Okay, Dante Daedalus, the Minotaur,
Yeah.
the bookworm Minotaur. Okay, cool.
Scrawny, nerdy Minotaur. Yeah.
Frankie Stern.
Stein.
Stein?
Hang on.
Okay, there we go. Frankie Stein, the mad scientist.
Perfect.
Dakota is Wolfgang von Huskenpfeffer.
Huskenpfeffer.
Huskenpfeffer. I'll be Chad von Huskenpfeffer. Chad seems like a really jock name.
It should be Chaz.
Chaz, but I go by Chad. Okay, cool. Perfect. So, Chaz walks into the cafeteria cooler. Yo, Frankie, how's it going? Why'd you want to meet me here? What kind of science stuff are you up to?
Hi, Chad. I brought you here today because I point to a dead body on the ground. I want you to help me revive this.
What did you kill? Why are they doing in the? I don't know. I guess I don't know what goes into the mystery meat. But was it here? Did you find it?
No.
Oh. I just assumed this is like what into those mystery meat burgers on Monday.
Oh no, those are different. Those are different. Not.
So like.
Okay, maybe a little bit. Not humans.
Oh, okay. So like, who is this bro? Like, why are they so important? We gotta bring him back.
I found him, and I found a new, let's say, technique to revive people, and I thought I wanted to give it a try.
Okay. So like, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to go? Do you need me to lift stuff? You know, science wasn't my forte. That's why I had you do all my homework for me.
Right. I think we need potatoes. A lot of potatoes.
Cool. I like potatoes. Mash them. Boil them. Eat them. Raw.
Raw?
Yeah, they're nice and crunchy. I walk over and try and find a sack of potatoes somewhere in the cooler. And I'm rummaging around.
I am crouched down by the body, poking it to make sure it's dead.
I'm fairly certain it is thoroughly dead. As I rummage around through the piles and piles of potatoes, I throw away the various shrunken heads, fingers, vials of, blood for the vampires in our school, and find a nice sack of, standard Idaho potatoes, and bring it over to you. Is someone giving me a black dice?
I was thinking about it.
Okay. What could that mysterious scribble be?
Oh no!
Accidental.
Okay. So somehow this scene will end badly for me.
Oh no!
You throw your back out, lifting up the potatoes.
You take the body out only to find that there's that it's actually the potatoes and the body's missing.
I bring the potatoes over, dump them on the ground, and as I turn around, I slip and fall, and maybe I knock my head and injure myself, also spilling the vials of vampire blood all over me. So I'm just a mess now. Oh, bro, oh, man. I mean, I like blood as much as the next guy, but, like, oh, God, this is gonna reek. It's never gonna come out of my fur. Bro, Frankie, I'll be right back. I gotta go hit the showers.
All right, I'll be here with the potatoes. I go to pick them up off the floor and take out several tools and start experimenting.
Perfect. Alright, so that is the first scene. Frankie is constructing what I assume is a chain of potato batteries, and Chad is off to hit the showers. Okay, Sophia, you want to set up or resolve the scene between you and Sarah?
I guess I'll set up.
Okay.
Wait, what would the difference be?
If you resolve the scene, you get to choose how it ends for you, but we all get to kind of push the direction of the scene at the start.
I'm not entirely sure what to do, so I think I'll do resolve.
Okay. So.
Knock, knock.
Okay.
Hey, Frankie, right? Hi.
Yeah.
What's going on in here? I heard some loud noises. It's I think we're supposed to be in the gymnasium. I don't think we're supposed to, you know.
Oh, I was.
Who's that? I say, taking in the view of a corpse hooked up to a bunch of potatoes.
It's a dead guy. I kind of just found him.
Ah, fancy that.
Yeah, I was gonna try and revive him, but I gestured to the walk-in closet. I don't have enough equipment here.
Push up my tiny minotaur glasses on my face and look around the scene. Yeah, this is the ninth grade bio room. You probably want the chem lab, but you're gonna stay in here, hiding out from the reunion.
I'll head over to the reunion. I should probably drop this body off first.
Yeah, smart. I don't blame you for trying to find an excuse to get out of it either, to be honest. You know how things are. Or maybe how you been? How's it been? A little minotaur sweat on my brow.
I have the body over my shoulder. Good. I've been experimenting. My hair is like really frazzled, and I should draw myself at some point. Good. I've been experimenting. I gesture to the body over my shoulder, and currently trying to find a way to bring people back to life.
Oh wow. Looking good. It suits you. Minotaur thumbs up.
She gives it a thumbs up back.
With the corpse-free hand.
With the corpse-free hand.
Well, I just ducked in here because I heard screaming, but I was on my way over to get some supplies myself, actually. So I'm just gonna poke in here. I start opening the drawers and whiffling. Don't mind me. Ignore me.
My God. Okay, wait. I got crazy hair. There we go, perfect. I set the body down and begin, or I guess finish making the chain of potato batteries. And, see, I'm going to make the chain of potato batteries and then hook it up to the body and try running a current through it. And you hear an unsettling noise and Frankie curse.
I jump a little bit. I am nervous. I drop a beaker. It crashes. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It wasn't my beaker. It's the school's. should probably. No, it's fine. We can just keep breaking stuff. They won't notice.
Okay, that sounds pretty satisfying. So, you were real interested in this back at school too. I finally figured out how to do it. You think?
I hope so. Today's the day I'm gonna find out.
Okay, well, good luck. I start subconsciously backing toward the door. Good luck, friend.
Thanks. And she just keeps working.
Okay, so I guess I would say that scene ended well for you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that. Yeah, so you take a white dice. Alright, Sarah, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to set the scene. Backing toward the door with an armful of hastily grabbed biology supplies, I run into Dakota heading in the opposite direction.
Oh, hey, what you got there?
Oh, I think I got most of the stuff on your list here. Does it look like I'm missing anything?
No, that's all there. You got the What about the roach legs? Get the roach legs.
Oh, I gotta find a roach. Oh, the building's full of them, but yeah, they're kind of short on. No, I don't have the roach legs. I'm sorry.
I scratch at my scalp constantly. I've been trying this new shit I got. It's I think I'm having a reaction to it.
Oh, wolf allergies? That sounds nasty.
I pick up my ball cap. How's it look up there?
Pretty much the same as usual. It's the top of your head.
God damn it.
Sorry. But hey, if this works, we're gonna look super good. Super good.
Yeah. All right. I guess go set that stuff up in the bio room. I think I gotta rinse the stuff off of me.
There's a guy dead. Remember Frankie? Remember Frankie?
Yeah, he was always messing around with dead things, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a corpse and a bunch of potatoes in the bio room. I don't know if that's like a problem for you, but
maybe we should go to what's another good room?
Chem, right next door. Yeah, that sounds.
We'll do Chem.
Okay, here we are. Yeah, but I'll just bust open the door with my free arm and carry the stuff inside. Hey, did your brother make it?
Yeah, he should be around here. He's probably, in the gym telling everyone about the big game and all of his.
Oh, you mean the big game in 1975?
Yeah, that one. The one he hasn't stopped talking about since.
Yeah, I've really gotten a lot of mileage out of that, huh? Oh, hey, I squish a roach that is on the table. Roach legs!
Good.
All right, I think we're ready to go.
All right, start getting set up. I'll meet you back here in 15.
You got it. Your turn.
As Wolfgang leaves the chemistry room, he sees his brother walk by, who grabs him by the arm and drags him off to the showers with him. Okay, so Dakota, you're up.
All right, I guess we're in the showers.
We're heading to the showers. All right, I guess you can choose to. We don't have to. We're heading there. You can choose how we get there, or if you just want to resolve the scene.
No, I guess we're. Yeah, I'm gonna resolve the scene.
Okay, as you walk out of the chemistry room, Chad walks by. Bro, showers now. We gotta talk about what we're doing tonight.
Wait.
What?
Why do you want me to go to the showers with you?
Dude, I'm covered in blood. It's the only place I can think.
Can you think at all?
Hey, it's not my strong suit, but
Sorry, that was uncalled for.
Bro.
I've got this shit on my head and it's itching like crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Shower, clean that shit off, and then we're good. Bro.
All right, yeah. Cool.
So we head towards the locker room showers. So, did you hear about like that dead body or something?
Yeah, Frankie's got it in the bio room.
Oh,
Is that did you kill him, or are you covered in blood?
no, this is vampire blood from the cafeteria. Just help him carry potatoes, you know, bro.
It is he's obsessed with, fixing things with potatoes. I don't really get that.
I don't know, maybe something like a battery, I guess. I don't know. Isn't that?
I mean, like, we have like lithium and stuff. I don't know.
Bro, he's pretty crazy. I don't know if you knew this. I always thought he was kind of a weirdo.
I mean, well, look at the school.
What do you mean? I look around.
We're... Never mind. Just just hey, how's my head looking? Is it like swollen?
No, it looks fine. It's a little dry and crackly. I stare closely at it and notice what looks like, dried out desert cracks spreading all over it. May want to use some moisturizer or something, bro.
Do you have any?
No, there's probably some in the locker room. I open the door and begin rummaging around. I rip open one of the lockers and begin rummaging around.
Dude, is that your locker from like 10 years ago?
Yeah, it was, man. Look, I can even... No, it doesn't smell the same. Not even close. I'll fix that later. I can even see, like, the old tape residue, though. Look, here's that poster of, Oh, God. Let's see, what... I gotta think of a pun. Dang it. Mrs. Addams from the Addams Family. Oh, man, she was so hot. Those were the days, bro. I turn on the shower and begin washing all the blood off me. So who you trying to score with tonight?
I wasn't really planning on it.
Bro, that's the only reason we came here.
It's the
Rebound, bro. I'm sure half of these people have to have been married and divorced by now.
It's only been like 10 years, man.
A lot can happen, man. A lot can happen.
Yeah, but
People always complaining about, the good old days. Mine are still going strong, man. Bro.
well,
Don't have to worry about
man,
anything. Living in mom and dad's basement. They pay for everything. It's good, man.
that's not really the is that really all you aspire to, man, these days?
Dude, I think tonight's gonna be my year. I think I'm gonna be able to go pro.
You're like 30. They don't even... Do they take 30-year-olds?
Bro. They'll take you anything. Any day. If you're good enough. And I'm real good. I'd be reminiscing about the game. Lost in thought. Third string quarterback. Chad Von Huskenpfeffer.
Dakota, did you set a resolve?
He's resolving.
Resolve. I guess I'll give myself black dice.
But anyway.
Dude, you weren't even the starting line. We're a third division school.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find those scouts, bro. Then they'll see what I really am. Our coach didn't know anything.
Whatever, man. Just maybe you should look for a job or something after this.
Nah, man. I'll be good. That'll come after my pro career.
I'd try in vain to scrub this substance off of my head, but the cracks just grow wider and it's starting to become painful. I guess that's it.
Over the PA, our principal announces, "Welcome back, students. Class of 2832. This is your principal, Hillary Trump. Topical spider jokes. please report to the auditorium for the beginning of our opening ceremony to this class reunion. Yes, we have a ceremony. Be there. Click. Alright, so... okay.
I search for some gauze before the opening ceremonies.
Okay, so... I'm going to choose to... resolve my scene.
Okay.
So kind of at this point, we don't really have to go necessarily in order, but I think it just makes the game flow a little easier so everyone gets an even amount of playtime if we just keep going in a loop. So, alright, set us up, Frankie.
Okay. I rush into the gymnasium where everything is going on with a sack of potatoes in my arms, but you can't see the body. It's not with me, and I'm looking around frantically, leaving a trail of potatoes behind me.
Chad walks into the gymnasium and looks around, shaking his fur and getting water everywhere. Alright. He notices Frankie, looking around frantically, potatoes strewn everywhere. Bro, what happened? I thought, did the battery not work?
The body's gone. I can't find it. All I have are potatoes.
What? So it worked. It walked away. Awesome.
Maybe? I don't know. I tried charging it and then I left it alone for a second and now it's gone.
Well, so where was the last place you left it? It's always the place you least expect. Where have you not checked? Have you checked, in your car? Like, in your pockets, maybe?
In my pockets? I check my pockets and rifle through them and pull them inside out, and there's just more potatoes.
Huh. I don't know, bro. I had to clear that blood off me. Did you run into anyone else? Like, why would they have taken the body?
I ran into Dante de Dallas, but I haven't. But they backed out of the room while I was still working with the body. I don't know where it is.
Oh God. So you mean we could have a corpse that wasn't? Oh God. I mean, we've already got, Jack over there. He died like 7 years ago, but he looks like he's still doing fine. I wave to Jack. He waves back. His hand falls off, and he shambles away.
Hey, Chad.
Sup, bro?
I waved him too.
The hand on the floor waves back.
Oh shit! I gotta take care of that.
Bro,
hand walks away.
So you mean maybe does someone here know the person, or did you find that person in a dumpster?
Yeah. It was behind the school and I just found it thrown over the edge of the dumpster, and I thought this would be a really great way to test out my technique. But
wait, so maybe just walk back there. Maybe that was his bed. That has to be it. He was just taking a nap, bro. Maybe he wasn't dead, but undead. Maybe it's unre-dead?
Unre-dead? Re-undead?
Bro, we'll figure this out. Maybe, so, I guess after this weird assembly thing, we'll go check it out. We'll go check behind the school.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan.
As I turn away from Frankie, I notice one of the old cheerleaders Jane Phalange. The skeleton. Jane, how's it going? You're looking real good, Jane.
Oh my god, thank you, Chad, for saying that. I was so nervous, because, I gotta live up to that yearbook picture, because, like, thank you.
You
Oh, you look good too, yeah. Sure.
Bro, lady bro, it's like, off to a good start. So how you been? How you been, Jane?
Oh, it's like, it's really, really hard, because, like, like, my second house, it's like, it's so hard. Chad, you don't even, you don't. You don't. You don't.
So you maybe want to
skeletal.
meet up after this? I gave myself a black dice, by the way. So you maybe want to meet up after this? I noticed the ring on your finger.
Chad, this is the high school reunion. Things are different now. I'm not just some skeleton chick you can count on for a bone anymore,
Baby, I thought what we had was special. Wait, don't tell me did you actually marry him? The first string quarterback?
Of what team?
Of our school.
Oh, no,
Derek Acula?
No, he, you didn't hear? Derek lost his scholarship. He couldn't make it to practices anymore after, they started being early in the morning.
Oh, chump. Can't go out and sell.
Oh, yeah. So I traded him in for the guy they replaced him with at, spooky college, pun name, Monster U or whatever.
Monster U.
Is Disney gonna sue? No, Disney will sue me if I call it that.
Disney will sue.
Yeah.
They know.
Ignore me, Disney. Anyway, nice try, Chad, but sorry.
You know what, Jane?
I rattled.
Fine. You were never even that hot. You're just skin and bone. Not even skin. You're just bone. No.
Well, thank you. I worked really hard on this figure, and I still have it. So, I smell you later.
Whatever.
I'm sure I will smell you later. Wolf.
But you can't even smell. You don't even have a nose.
Nice burn, Chad. I'm already halfway down the hallway.
All right, you're up, Sophia.
Okay. Let's see. Should we have a? Oh, no, I keep zooming in. Stop zooming in. Okay. Should we have a? What's it called? The ceremony, or should we just go straight to the dumpster?
We can go straight to the dumpster, or you can try and talk to Dante. Let's say there's a social meet and greet after the ceremony. Like punch, blood, finger sandwiches made of actual fingers, things like that. Just a chat, I guess.
A chat. I think Frankie's gonna duck out, but
Okay, Frankie's gonna duck out and head over to the dumpsters. Cool.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So you're gonna set or resolve the scene? So
I'm gonna set.
Okay, you set it. Okay. So.
Okay, so Frankie's going to, on his way out of the gymnasium, steal one of the sandwiches, leave a potato in its place, and they'll never know it was missing. And run out to behind the school and go over to the dumpster and look inside. He's not gonna see anything. He's just gonna curse and start looking around and under the dumpster for the corpse.
Stupid Jane. You hear Chad angry as he walks around. Stupid Jane, not even that hot. I bet she totally bleached her bones. They weren't even. But they're low in calcium. Oh, Frankie, was it here? Is there anything in there?
No, there's nothing here. All I can find is trash and spiders.
Hey, oh. Hey, Sherry. Hi, Chad. The spider walks away. So, like, he was just in. Were there any, like, wounds or anything on, you know, the guy, the body?
No, I checked his pulse. He seemed pretty dead to me, but I
Uh,
probably should have waited a bit. I mean, we do go to a weird school. I'm sure that there's things of like this have happened before, and bodies just walk away constantly. I've seen it a few times myself, but
wait,
the
so you
question
mean.
is where.
A completely unrelated body gets up out of the dumpster.
See,
I,
they just do this.
I don't. Does he even go here? Did he go here?
I'm the janitor.
Oh!
What killed you?
Bro, I didn't recognize his
Get out.
scruff. Oh,
You're not supposed to be back here.
Frankie, let's book it.
Frankie runs, trailing, dragging Chad behind him, and still leaving a trail of potatoes.
Nice.
Pick up the goddamn potatoes.
Potato trap. Nice trap, bro.
He throws one at the janitor and continues running.
I'm gonna give you a black dice for this.
Okay. um.
As we.
The janitor catches the potato, eats it, eats half of it, and then stuffs the other half in the mouth of the body that you've been looking for in the dumpster.
Would Frankie see this?
No, I don't
The
think
body
Frankie saw
was
that.
I think
Frankie didn't see the body in the dumpster. It was hiding under the janitor's
No.
corpse.
Okay, yeah. So Frankie's gonna keep running and stop trying to catch his breath. He's not used to running at all. No, you think we lost him?
Yeah, I think your potato trap tripped him up.
Potato traps are always the best traps.
I stare up at the. Chad stares up the moon. I'm like, man, it's looking pretty. The moon's looking pretty great tonight, bro. Sorry, slipped out.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to it. You and your brother did that a lot.
Oh shit! Shoot, my brother. I gotta go find him.
Oh yeah, where did he come to this, or is he just?
Yeah, I've dragged him along. He didn't really want to come, but you know, I figured let him relive their glory days. Show him how much like cooler he thinks he's gotten. He's not a bad kid. Then I remember that he's actually the older brother of the twins. I'll send him your way if I see him.
All right, I've been meaning to ask him some advice on how to reanimate this body, though I think it might already be animated. So I'm gonna keep looking.
So are you trying to like? Okay, I'll send him your way if I find him. Frankie runs off to find his, or Chad runs off to find his brother. All right, Sarah, I think you're up.
All right. After I'm gonna set.
Okay.
I am. Is the meet and greet still happening?
Yeah, it can still be happening. That's cool.
Okay. Okay. I am picking through the table, looking for vegetarian choices, and desperately looking for an escape plan to go back and check on my concoction.
Chad walks into the. All right, you want to go, Dakota? You're up.
So you're still doing the vegetarian thing?
I gesture vaguely at my cow head, like our reputation isn't all like, you know, there's the people eating and all of that, but like really at heart, in my biological nature, I'm a four-stomached being designed for grass consumption, and there's nothing here that isn't made of dead bodies, is there?
No, I think.
Did you not save any grass on one of your stomachs to regurgitate and chew up later?
It's actually a very complicated system. I'd appreciate if you didn't make fun of my digestive habits. It's really...
Oh, I was out of character asking.
Oh. Yeah, no, I've got the multiple stomachs like a regular cow.
Cool.
Yeah. People eating thing, it's really, that was one guy, and now it's all stereotypes for the rest of us, you know?
I mean,
we'll move into a labyrinth.
I thought people eating was like a prerequisite to even get into this school. Like,
Well, I got in as kind of a legacy thing. It's
What?
kind of a disappointment to my Minotaur family. You know, I'd rather not go into it again right now. You know, I'm already uncomfortable enough being back here and all.
I remember.
Yeah.
I grab a finger sandwich and crunch into it. I think the bread. Are you okay with bones? Do bones count as flesh? I think the bread's made of bones.
Oh God, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, giants have some pretty good food sometimes. Yeah. Hey, whatever happened to our giant classmate? You know, needed all those special accommodations and stuff. Haven't seen any of that around this time.
I think he outgrew this town.
Lucky bastard, he got out.
Yeah.
Anyway, been here long enough to make a break for it. I think the stuff should be ready by now. We're getting there, and you know, I'd like to make a big impression before the big midnight ball. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, pretty bad over there.
I guess
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a white dice for that.
All right.
Done.
All right. We break out of it and we slip away completely unnoticed because nobody gives a shit whether we're here or not. And make it back to the chem lab where nothing has exploded, I guess. Yet.
Soon. All right, Dakota, you're up.
okay.
This
I
is
guess-
this is the last scene before the tilt.
Oh.
Dante and I are heading back to the chem lab when we run into to Frankie. Still looking for the body.
Frankie, hey again.
Hey Frankie, how's the body thing going? You still set up in the bio room?
My potatoes are still there, but the body's gone. I'm not sure where it went.
Oh, so it worked.
You lost a body?
I lost a body. I found a body, which was, I'm not sure where it came from, and then I lost it again.
So did you revive it, or did someone take it?
I didn't even do anything. I was still setting up the potato battery. I just looked away, and then the next second it was gone. It walked away.
Are you sure?
I
Was a
checked in my
body,
pocket.
not just a dude?
I thought it was dead, and I checked its pulse, but I'm not sure.
Have you spoken to my brother? You know, he's a wolf. He could probably like sniff that thing out.
Yeah, he actually helped me look for the body behind the school in the dumpsters, but it wasn't there either.
Man, you're a wolf. You're a wolf, right? Are you a
Yeah.
wolf? I thought you were a...
Aren't you both wolves? Aren't you twins?
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of busy with something, but I can. Do you have anything of the bodies that would have a smell?
All I have are these potatoes. I empty out my pockets again. There's more potatoes.
Wow, you've got to tell me how you invented infinite potato space.
The potato sack I'm holding.
That's a
It just happens. I'm not sure how.
I'm wondering why Frankie
really
needs me to...
fascinating ability. Wondering what? Sorry.
I'm wondering if Frankie even needed Chad to carry things, when apparently Frankie is very strong and can carry so many potatoes.
Frankie was just being polite to you.
Of course.
Frankie
a
goes to a special school because he has too many potatoes and doesn't know what to do with them.
The way they're able to feed the entire school is they have a magical potato sack of holding.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I reach for the potatoes. I'm really awfully hungry, so if you actually could spare a couple of these, I would
Sure, I
grabbing
take
it.
7 more and hand them all to Dante.
That's just amazing. There's nothing funky about them, is there?
No, I'm pretty sure that they're all right. There might be a few spiders from the dumpster, but other than that, they should be fine.
Yeah, I can deal with that. I start
Okay.
eating the potatoes. Charge my energy.
All right. Well, if you found my brother, tell him we'll be in the chem room.
All right, I will. I'm actually going to the bio room right now just to double check. I swear I didn't misplace the body or anything.
Well, if you find anything belonging to the body, we could probably help you track him down.
All right, I'll keep in touch then.
Good luck, Frankie.
Thank you. Good luck to you
I,
too. Whatever you're doing.
All right.
I pull you aside by your hemp thing. Dude, do you really want your brother to know about the plan? The chem plan? Chem lab plan?
I mean, he kind of knows about the plan.
He knows about the plan?
I mean, it's I kind of let it slip. It's
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's
it's
fine.
fine. He's all right. He's cool. He's not gonna fuck anything up.
Right. Like he never ever does. Okay, let's just get this going really quickly, and then we'll be looking super cute, and it'll all be over.
Yeah.
And then we don't have another one again for whatever. All right. Yeah.
15 years.
Okay. So, scene? Probably?
Yep.
Okay, so now, everyone is going to roll. So the first act is ended. Now the tilt happens, which is what turn everything on its head and usually goes very wrong. So everyone is going to roll their 2 dice. In the case of, and normally if you have like one of each color, you will subtract the lower value from the higher value. So say I had a black and a white dice and I rolled a white 6 and a black 1. My total would be white 5. The player with the highest white score and the highest black score help determine what happens during the tilt. So Sarah and I will only have white score and black score because we do not have the other colored dice.
But we could still fuck it up.
We can still screw it up however the heck we want.
Yeah.
So let's see.
How do we?
I have a 1.
You have a 1. Is that white or black?
It doesn't matter.
I don't think it's gonna matter because.
I
Okay,
like
so you have a
I'm white.
You have the highest white score. That's for sure. I'll roll. Okay, so you and I are doing the tilt, Sarah. Do you have your tilt table
Right.
open?
What page is it on? Because you sent me a very long document.
I sent you it is on page 56, it should be.
Thank you. Hold on. Yes.
Okay, so
Voila.
you and I will we will both pick a category, and then the other person will define the other person's chosen category.
Okay. Are they number related? Like, do we have to use the things we rolled?
I don't believe we do. Let me double check, but I don't believe we do. Since that would just kind of,
Railroaded a bit.
They would kind of railroad a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Consult the tilt table. Nope. Yeah, we just pick whatever we want.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to pick the broad category of mayhem.
All right. I'll take paranoia.
Okay, so let's see, paranoia. I'm gonna go with. Oh, these are all good.
All right.
Let's go with. A stranger arrives to settle the score.
Cool.
And
I'm torn between magnificent self-destruction and cold-blooded. Let's go with misdirected passion.
Misdirected passion. Okay. So for Act 2, we are going to use these guidelines to kind of push the story. So a stranger is going to arrive to settle the score with someone, all of us, various people of us. And someone's going to misdirect their passion towards the wrong thing. And it's going to cause something bad to happen. Probably. Alright. So I will I'll resolve the scene for me, I think.
Okay,
Then-
where
So
where
act
were
it-
you again?
Let's go with I am back at the gymnasium because I'm running away from the janitor. So I'm back at the meet and greet. I don't think I'm with anyone because we all just kind of scattered.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Chad Von Huskenpooper.
Oh my god. What are you doing here?
How I was ready to ask you the same thing. How could you? I shoved my hands on your shirt. Show your face again after what you did to show me up.
Listen, Hank. You were always fourth string. You never had what it took to be third string quarterback. You were just a chump.
I earned my way onto that string. I earned it, and you knew it. You showed me up like a chump. You know what? You know what? I can't believe I'm looking at you after all this time. I feel sorry for you, man. I feel bad.
Let me guess. You're still trying to quote-unquote make it, bro?
Oh, nah, I'm leading a nice, happy, fulfilled life. You're still talking about a game all that time ago.
We had it in the bag, bro. We were gonna qualify for the state tournament.
Yeah, makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think. Hank was never very bright. This was known.
Somehow, Hank is less bright than Chad. Chad walks away, storming out. Stupid Hank. Stupid.
My moment is gonna be me. First zombie football player, huh? You know what they were gonna say?
What?
Me neither. 'Cause I never got to hear it because you took my moment. You took my moment, Chad.
I didn't take it. I earned it. I storm out of the auditorium and turn back, kind of wondering, wait, didn't I see him earlier tonight? I walk down the hallway towards the science wing where the chem and biology labs are. And as I round the corner, I notice, wait, Hank, weren't you just... What? Weren't you just in the auditorium? What I assume is Hank points at me and begins to transform into a shape of my own and knocks me out.
Oh, you're just power gaming really hard for that black dice ending, aren't you?
Hey, gonna get it, man. I'm gonna have a great ending. It's gonna go so well for me.
Yeah, everything's coming up, Chad, huh?
Everything's coming up Chad, despite me just getting
No.
knocked out by a potential shapeshifter.
Chad von Doppelpfeffer.
Alright, you are up, Sophia.
I am up. Okay. I ran into Wolfgang von Askenpuffer and Dante de Dallas the whole way. So I think I'm going to make my way back to the bio lab. I'm rushing. My hair is somehow even more frazzled. And let's say I go into the lab and start checking under all of the vials just to double check that the body isn't there. And then I'm going to rush into the chem lab to do the same because, you know, it's a sciencey place. I'm sure there's something I could find that could help me.
Frankie, you startled me while I was experimenting.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking for the body and for more equipment. Wait, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I attempt to obscure the elaborate chemical setup with my skinny full man body.
It doesn't look like nothing.
It's just, it's a science project we did back in, so we wanted to throw our, yes, I look at Wolfgang gesturing as my words keep failing me.
Yeah, so we, you know, we had a big experiment back in high school. It didn't quite go as planned, and trying to fix it.
We're smart and capable now, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did 2 years at a community college, and I think I know what I'm doing now.
They kicked me out of college. I kept trying to submit my thesis paper on potatoes, and they wouldn't let me.
What's with the potatoes?
I really like potatoes, okay?
Have you tried, like, talking to a psychiatrist?
Yes, they also told me I'm crazy. I don't need them. It's fine.
Maybe they got hung up on the reanimating corpses thing.
Maybe. Possibly.
I think the potatoes might be the root of the problem.
The potatoes? No, you dare speak that way about potatoes.
Look, I think we need to dig up what happened to you with potatoes.
Okay, not now. There is a body that just walked away.
I take another bite of a potato.
See? Dante agrees with me. Potatoes are great.
I think it might have just been a person. I think you might have been trying to revive a person.
He means like an alive person.
Oh, an alive person?
An alive normal person.
An alive normal person.
A person that you think is dead that gets up and moves around, nine times out of 10 is usually just wasn't dead.
Be that as it may, I'm still pretty sure that it was dead.
Still means there's 10% of them are zombies.
Yeah, that too. I mean, did you see, what was his name? I don't know. We have a few zombies here, right?
Hank?
Hank? Yeah, did you see Hank? Like, he's...
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, like, he lost a hand. He's just not doing well.
Yeah, he went to throw a football and the hand just kind of went with it.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he
Or
still
whoever
blames...
found the football.
But, well, could you, excuse us?
Something starts to bubble over the top of one of the bottles.
Whoa, what was that?
Nothing. I'm just turning down the flame a little here.
I
Turning
cram
down
a
the flame
potato
over
on
here.
top of it to stop the,
The potato ricochets up to the ceiling. Basic thermodynamics.
Through a hole in the ceiling, you see the full moon shining through.
Oh no. Wolfgang!
What?
I point up at the full moon coming through the hole.
We need the full moon. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
As it
Well,
turns out, oh, that reminds me. There's something I have to do tonight, and it involves dancing. Would one of you like to join me?
You're asking us to dance?
Yes.
Furious bull blushing. I'd love to, but I've gotta do this first. I can I can meet you at midnight if you're still interested.
Sure, that sounds lovely. Is there anything I can help you with, or should I keep searching for the probably alive body?
Oh, I wouldn't want to keep you from that or anything, but I guess you're welcome to stay and watch if you want.
I think I'm going to keep searching. Frankie slowly backs away out of the room and runs down the hallway.
Hey, can you leave us a few potatoes?
He runs back to the doorway, throws a handful of potatoes at you, and runs back down the hallway.
Does Frankie have giant hands, or are these just really small potatoes?
These are
They're like the red potatoes, like the new potatoes.
The little baby, yeah.
the new
Okay.
potatoes. Yeah, I think tiny potatoes.
Fingerlings, yeah.
Okay.
He'll throw in like a few russet potatoes too, but mainly just tiny potatoes.
Oh wow, it's a plethora of different types of potatoes.
You know, a sweet potato's not really a potato.
Don't look a gift potato in the mouth.
That's
I think you mean in the eye.
That's not a saying. Chad.
No, that was out of character.
I know, I just wanted to say Chad
Over-
in an indignant voice.
Okay. All
I
right.
clearly haven't gotten enough opportunities with all these
Check.
NPCs. Anyway.
So you're up, Sarah.
Okay. I'm going to set. It's time to do the experiment. Everything is in readiness. I've just got to read out special words which are written. I pat my pockets. They are written here. I put the paper on it. Okay, Wolfie, you gotta read them too.
okay.
Okay.
Do you want to lead?
By the light of the moon. What? By the light of the moon. By the light of the stars. Oh wait, this is a Dr. Seuss graduation book. Oh man, the internet lied to me. Okay, no, wait, I got this. Okay.
Oh, the places you'll go.
Oh, the places you'll go. I turn the heat to an appropriate level, and as the moon strikes the moon dial at an appropriate way, there is a billowing explosion, and then the liquid stills into a homogeneous orange goop. Okay. Here, I put 2 little shot glasses out and pour them into him and hand one to Wolfgang. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Ugh, that's really gross. That's really tastes awful. How do I look?
Great.
You don't like it. I don't look good, do I? You don't like it. That sounds like you don't like it.
It's well, what did you want to happen?
I wanted to be a good-looking man. I wanted to look amazing. I need to look amazing. Okay?
Well, you're orange now.
I run over to the mirror that's in the room. There are like mirrors in high school science classrooms, right? I find one. I go, I'm orange now. I'm orange. Are you Huh. I peek through my fingers, looking at Wolfgang. Well, most of you isn't orange.
Do I have hair? Is it
I
orange? Is it orange hair?
I tilt the door to show him himself in the mirror. It is, in fact, a tuft of orange hair growing over his bald spot.
I can't tell if this is better or worse.
I like it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. It's, hey, it's better than last time, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I can always dye it. Does
Yeah.
orange dye? Do I? I mean, you could.
I'm just orange everywhere. And I didn't like my old color that much right now, but oh god, this is awful. Oh god. As we are contemplating the ramifications of our new orange fate, the scene turns over to Dakota's.
All right. Well, guess I should probably go find my brother.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Guess you should.
Actually, I'm gonna resolve the scene.
Okay, you're gonna resolve the scene? Alright. As Wolfgang walks down the hallway, sniffing around for his brother, around the corner walks Chad. Bro, where you been?
Doing that thing I told you about.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Around from behind at the end of the hall, Chad walks out. Bro, what do you... Wait, is that a mirror?
That's. Oh. Okay, now there's two of you.
Bro, something weird is going on here. That's not me. No, wait, bro. I'm the real me. That's not me. Both Chads
Two
pointed at
Hank
each
the
other.
zombies approach you in the hallway.
That's.
Chad,
Okay.
they say in echoing unison.
Oh, no. Both Chads run.
Wait.
You took this in a different direction than I intended, but I'm cool with it, Sarah. Let's keep going.
It's like, I thought we only went to school with one shapeshifter.
Bro,
This-
both Chads echo at you.
I go the other direction. Not worth it. I'm gonna take that as a good ending for me.
Oh no, I can hear myself on somebody's mic.
Uh,
Don't worry about it.
okay. So just a heads up for this last loop. Dakota, since you're going to be getting the final dice, the last dice is always wild in terms of how you want that scene to end.
Okay.
It remains the color for your ending score and whatever, but no matter what, people can give you and call it a good or bad ending scene.
Okay.
Alright, so, alright, I'm going to choose to set the scene. The Chads run down the hallway, chased by the Hanks, outside into the school parking lot. Where I noticed that they're out in the hallway, outside in the parking lot, there are two Janes, there are two Chucks, there are two Principal Spider jokes.
That's his name now, Principal Spider Jokes.
Yes.
Principal spider jokes.
Principal Spinner.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. Now The Simpsons and Disney are gonna sue me.
Yes. Sarah, quit talking. I want this stream to be okay. We don't want to get muted. So, Chad looks around. He's already more confused than he normally is. Why are there so many of us? Did I hit my head that hard? I feel around for the lump on my head. So does the other Chad. No, bro, I think we're good. We look around, and then we see, in the middle of the circle, is Frankie.
Frankie is frantically looking around and quite frankly confused as to why there's a lot of copies of everyone. He pulls out one of those what is it? One of those like those t-shirt launchers, like those kind of like cannon things. And begins loading them with potatoes and shooting them at people.
Oh, Frankie, what the heck?
There's copies of people, and I don't know who's who. Why are there so many shapeshifters? When did this happen?
And out of the crowd, Frankie hears a voice. Well, 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 Frankie. Looks like you've reduced yourself to just potato guns, while I created the ultimate being. Who needs to bring life back from the dead when you can just make more of it? Out slithers a scientist who's been following you for years, Frankie. You don't quite recognize them, but you're sure you've heard the name before. It's me, Dexter Drixel. You were always my biggest competition for valedictorian, but now I'm the one who's the true scientist.
So you created shapeshifters? Wait, who are you again?
I sat behind you in biology and every other science class the entire time we were at school.
Okay, but who?
Doesn't matter. With my new ultimate life form, your research will be worthless. And he throws a ball of sludge at Chad. The ball of sludge grips onto Chad's face and begins replicating more and more Chads. Chad is smothered under the weight of all of the Chads.
God, it's the chattening.
There are now
The chat.
at least a dozen Chads. Bro.
Frankie.
Like, this,
Go ahead.
bro, you're looking. What did you do to me? Chad looks around. Looking good, bro. High-fiving all the other Chads. It's an endless feedback loop of high-fiving now. And bro.
Frankie is still not entirely sure what to do about the goop, so he's gonna try firing potatoes into the goop.
The goop absorbs potatoes, just replicating more and more potatoes.
Yes, it worked!
Is this Frankie's scene now, or is this still?
It's up to you. Did you wanna just set the scene as shooting potatoes at the goop?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. So it's gonna end well for you. You've created infinite potatoes.
I created infinite potatoes. Created
Under the power of the
actual
moon.
potatoes.
My new life form will be endless. There will be an end to death. When you create a new life with this, it's as if it was just born. All the cells are fresh. They can replicate as many times as needed. And when they're almost done, I just add a little more goop. I created eternal life. Take out the old one and there you go. None will be the wiser. Things just got a little out of hand. But we can deal with that. I turn to the Chad army. So the Chad army turns to Frankie.
Wolfgang exits out into the parking lot, I guess.
Bro.
Hey, you guys smell kind of funny.
Bro.
That's... Dude. You're not You're not a clone?
Bro.
Does that... Yo, I'm pretty sure this guy's just bullshitting. This looks like we're being raided by Shapeshifter High. I think they had their reunion last week. Everyone must still be in town.
A single bead of sweat falls down all of the false Chads and the false others. Oh no. They're onto us.
Dude, you should probably not you should probably pull that stunt on a school that doesn't have, you know, half the population with super smell. It's
Yeah.
These guys are really Chad. I've
no,
nothing but an idea.
no, dude, they're doppelgangers. They just kind of they can clone what they touch. but not perfectly.
We're gonna find the real Chad.
It's that one. I point to Chad.
The original Chad is hitting on all of the other
The real Chad.
Chads. Bro, you never told me how good looking I was.
Nobody needed to, Chad. You were always telling everybody yourself, says one of the Janes.
There's so many copies.
Out of the corner of his eye, Dante spots what he supposes to be his doppelganger, an enormous muscly minotaur. There can only be one! He tries to land a punch on it, but it just feebly bops off its muscly shoulder.
Dude, he doesn't even look like you.
What do you mean? It's really good. Look, I point to the tops of my pointy horns.
I mean, that's just another Minotaur.
Yeah, I don't think that's a copy.
Sir, are you okay? The Minotaur picks Dante up off the ground and brushes the dirt off of him. Her, it, I don't know. Whatever pronoun Dante prefers.
Oh boy, Minotaur.
Boy Minotaur, okay.
Cow
You're not
self.
the only,
Cow self.
not the only Minotaur who is. But I'm orange, but otherwise, I quake to behold the giant Minotaur, who is beholding me.
I noticed. Did I mention that orange is my favorite color?
I don't know how I would have known that.
I just came here to make sure, like, you know, the shapeshifters didn't get too out of hand. They can... Yeah, I used to work there. Kinda jerks.
You some kind of monster cop?
Nah, I was just the security guard. / gym teacher. You know, the hired muscle there.
Geez, what's
he
it like?
flexes.
What's it like gym teaching shapeshifter?
How do you know who's on what team?
Yeah, do they cheat? Do they just get more powerful forms to do things like the rope climbing and stuff?
Do they all just make themselves really muscular?
We all swarm to interrogate the Minotaur as the room slowly fills with Chads.
Chads and potatoes.
I would love to tell you the details, but, you know, it's probably solve that problem first.
Oh, right, I say, as if I had not previously noticed all the Chads.
Alright, Wolfgang, I think it's your turn to send us out. How are we gonna solve this? Or do you want to set it, or do you want to resolve it?
Gonna resolve it.
Okay. So, anyone got any ideas?
Maybe.
How do you get
Trying
rid of
to think.
shapeshifters?
How do you take care of shapeshifters and possible? Let's see. Maybe show them a mirror. That might be a way to take care of shapeshifters. I've never had to fight a shapeshifter before, so I wouldn't really know.
Well, they're naturally gooey, so I'm thinking salt. We need
The Chads, the clone Chads, that are not distracted by the real Chad's futile attempts at hitting on himself, begin to kind of swarm and cause a general ruckus, vandalizing the school, things like that. Shifter high rules.
Well, I've got this. I hold up a tiny little cafeteria salt packet. I was using it for my potatoes.
we're gonna need a little more salt than that.
We don't have an infinite multiplier technology.
What if we throw the salt at the goop? Would that multiply it?
No. The goop is the shapeshifters.
But I shoot another potato at the goop. it multiplies, but it works when I shoot potatoes at it.
Yeah, that'll work. Frankie's a brilliant science guy. Trust. I for one, trust their judgment.
Thank you, Dante. Frankie bows and then continues shooting potatoes into the coop.
This ends badly.
It's gonna end badly for you.
No.
The potatoes keep multiplying, eventually causing a gaping hole to appear in the middle of the parking lot. And from the depths of fire and brimstone approaches the devil.
I reach out and grab Frankie's hand.
Frankie takes your hand and begins leading you in a dance under the moonlight.
I don't know what's
The devil was going to complain about his upstairs neighbors being too loud, but he turns to Frankie and Dante, looks incredibly confused, and looks at Wolfgang. What are they doing?
I don't know. They're dancing.
Why? Why?
I'm like hover hands, slow dancing with Frankie.
Have you seen what's happening? Why is that the thing that you're? That's like the most normal thing happening here right now.
He turns around and looks at all the
get it together,
shapeshifters
Satan.
and the Chads. Said the Chads. Get it together, Satan.
The potato throne that he arose out of.
Please, I've got souls to torture for eternity. Can you keep it down?
Do you want some more souls? There's plenty of shapeshifters here. Doing bad things.
A lot of bad things. They've overrun the school.
Please, y'all end up in my grasp eventually.
Well,
Nice hair, by the way, nerd. He points at Wolfgang and leaves.
fuck you, Satan. I worked hard for this hair.
You worked hard for this hair.
Frankie gives a thumbs up. It looks great.
Thank you.
Do I have any hope, or am I just a big orange cow forever?
I think you've...
Well, that's up to you. You can
learn to
determine
live
that with
with
your
it.
ending.
If you want to make a deal with the devil, now's your time.
You know what? I'm good. I think I'm good.
I think...
Yo, pass. Hard pass.
The,
On that one.
seeing the beautiful dance of
How you wind up in the middle of the
Frankie
labyrinth.
Stein and Dante Daedalus, the man Minotaur, who half-heartedly hit on Dante, sheds a single tear. I can never get between them, and walks away, and begins rounding up all of the shapeshifters. Turns out if you just spray them with mace, they gotta subdue and turn into a gelatinous pool you can just sweep up.
Meanwhile, everyone in the parking lot is now rolling on the ground, having been maced.
Yes. He has a lot of mace. He's very strong.
Ooh.
Okay. So now we get to do the best part, just the final ending. How did, we gotta all roll our die, and just like with the tilt, you're gonna subtract your higher score from one color and your lower score from the other color, and that will determine your overall ending, which I will read for you. So...
Oops.
Alright, so you'll have to tell me your scores and their various colors, because that's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
I repeat what I have to subtract again?
You subtract your lower color score from the higher color score. So you add all your white dice
Okay.
together and subtract your black dice in your case. I'm assuming, unless you rolled horribly on your white dice.
It's positive 8.
Positive 8? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me get the chart at the end. Alright. So... Alright. So... Chad got black 15.
Jesus, Chad.
So my ending is awesome, insanely great. You will emerge not only unscathed, but if there's a girl involved, you got her. You got her hard. You might even get rich off this caper. Who knows? Time for a new ride. So
You get one of the shapeshifter.
shapeshifter
Chads.
Shapeshifter Chads, or shapeshifter skeleton Janes. I get my own harem, perhaps. We'll figure that out. All right.
No skeleton harem.
What was Frankie's score?
Skeleton harem is the setting of the next session.
Okay, how do I add them up?
You add all your white dice together and then subtract the black dice. Or, the higher color. You select the lower color score from the higher color score.
Okay. Oh, I see. So
Just like with the tilt.
Arbitrarily declare 3 of your rolls as white and 1 as black.
okay. Oh, I see. Let's do. I can't math. today.
Alternative, you can just roll 3d6 and then just roll another d6. And that'll be,
Less math.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 10 for your white dice and 5. Okay, so you got white 5. Miserable. You are humiliated in a big public way, and whatever reputation you once had is now in dirty pieces all around you. You'll never think of these days without a shudder of horror at your own aggressive stupidity.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dante. What is your score?
Positive 8.
Positive 8? That's right. Nothing to cry about. Nothing, not better, but not way worse either. Maybe the car is wrecked, maybe your wife is leaving you, or there's a court date, but compared to some of the
Or
other
you're
people
orange.
you know. Or you're orange.
Or you're one.
Or you're orange. Nothing too terrible, maybe a little bad, but not awful. And, you were black 1, you said?
Yeah, one
Wolfgang?
black.
Horrible. You are probably dead.
No.
Other people,
No.
probably innocent people, are as well. There is no justice, there is no mercy. Everything is utterly painfully screwed, and that is all of it, your fault.
No.
I mouthed off to Satan.
You mouthed off to Satan. Alright, so
Maybe
now we are all
starting
going to
it.
take turns putting in dice, describing, like line at a time, how the epilogue to this tale. So, Chad, having found his dream, his harem, the magical shapeshifter that can be whatever he wants, finally has his dream, wife, husband, whatever you call it, and they walk off into the moonlight together. And
Jocks,
then
am I right?
Jocks. Frankie, your turn to add a line. It doesn't matter what color dice you put in. Just put in a dice and say your line for your epilogue.
Okay.
Just remember you have it for your lovely miserable ending.
My lovely miserable ending. Frankie, having fulfilled his dream of dancing under the moonlight, then says something incredibly stupid and gets laughed off by the rest of the school and is put to shame by his competitor that he still doesn't quite remember the name of, but
Hard to recognize someone if they only sat behind you.
yeah, like Frankie didn't look behind him. He was too busy experimenting with potatoes. It's just they were too distracting. Okay, I think.
Okay, Dante.
Dante resumes a life of peaceful mediocrity. Once Dante gets the drag tool working. Yes, now a little weirder looking, but No, but not worse off in any non-cosmetic way, other than whatever's about to go down with his buddy Wolfgang.
Oh no.
Wolfgang.
All right, Wolfgang.
I guess you don't have to die, but, you know, it's gonna end horrendously for you.
Wolfgang was trying to, you know, have a little conversation with the devil while he had the opportunity, and to see if he could do anything about his hair, and got him to agree to make his hair the proper color. But no. With the unfortunately, whenever he is not in werewolf form, he is now covered in orange hair on his human body and completely bald on top.
Oh no.
He does not discover this until the full moon is over.
Chad, having been noticed by the talent scout that the principal had called to the school, you know, just to remind people of the good old days and talk about all the good people they had taken from the school. You know, the one good person. Noticed Chad's immense strength and has recruited him. Not as a sports player. No, I wasn't a talent scout like that. But as a professional model.
Sorry, what was my outcome again?
Miserable. You got humiliated, and you're just never gonna think happily of this.
Okay, Frankie swore never to go back to another school reunion, and it now stays locked in his lab, trying to outmaneuver his arch nemesis.
Sorry, were you...
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't...
Jane moves on to her third husband and tries to quit drinking for a little bit when she realizes that it just goes straight to her hips.
Wolfgang gets fired from his job because they will not. They said that an orange fur covered bald man was very distracting and not conducive to a workplace environment.
Chad, now finally able to move out of his parents' basement, realizing that it wasn't all it cracked up to be, lives in the nice part of town with his shapeshifter spouse.
Frankie is seeing how distraught Wolfgang is about his hair, tries to create a potato-based remedy, but fails and makes it worse.
No.
My ending wasn't bad enough on my own.
Nope.
Hank gets promoted higher in middle management and continues to tell himself he's at peace with how things turned out.
Wolfgang is forced to move into the recently vacated basement apartment at his parents' house.
Dakota, I'm so sorry. Does this always happen to you, or?
Yeah. Other people seem to like going for the good endings, so I usually go for a bad ending.
Chad, using his newfound popularity and fame, runs for president with his presidential nominee, also Chad. They run to the Wolf Bro ticket. And it just so happens on election night, it is a full moon. They win in a landslide.
Frankie is still lonely after having tried several years to get potato-based experiments out there and potato-based products to be successful. He's failed, and one night he's looking up from his desk, and then he realizes he didn't actually dance with the devil.
Dante arrives at Frankie's doorstep with a bottle of potato-based vodka and offers a chance to catch up and reminisce.
Frankie accepts.
How's this one end for you, Wolfgang, buddy? Old pal.
Wolfgang spends the next 20 years in his parents' basement eating snack cakes and Mountain Dew and contracts type 2 diabetes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All the hard
they
work,
haven't-
he's no longer ripped anymore.
He is no longer ripped anymore and has to inject insulin.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Werewolf diabetes.
Werewolf diabetes.
All right, well, on that,
Diabetes. On that note, yeah, yep, that's about as crazy as the last run. Thanks you all for playing.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was a good playset. I like that one. I would totally consider using that playset again.
yeah, there are all these
Maybe next time-
options that require the number 5 that we didn't even explore.
Yeah, or something besides 2.
Something
Oh,
besides-
I don't know.
2 and I don't know. We did get to hang out in the showers as horny wolf bros.
Not really.
Nah, we didn't.
I think
I just
we had,
dragged
like-
you there.
we had 1-4 and no 5s.
See, we had 2 6s, 1 4, and the rest were 1, 2, and 3. Oh, 2 4. 2 6s, 2 4s, and the rest were 1, 2, 3.
We're
Yeah.
three.
Gotta do it again, but as high rollers next time.
The high rollers.
High rollers.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, thank you, Sophia, Dakota, and Sarah. It was a great time.
Thank
Yes, it was. Thank you, Carl.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
We
It was really fun.
should play again soon. I hope you all
Hope so, too.
had a good time.
I hope so too.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for showing up. It
Bye.
was just as nonsensical as it always is.
Bye, chat room.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Okay. Yeah, Yep, that happened.
That was chaotic and really fun.
That was definitely a fiasco game.
Yeah. I would say that arguably made more sense. But, yeah, what I was going for
Yeah.
originally, Sarah, was that the shapeshifter was the stranger that showed up to mess things up. But, you know, I'm cool with them being clones.
Right, we had multiple red herrings on the stranger, because there was Hank, and then there was the...
I was gonna have the body be a stranger that showed up. Shapeshifter who came to foil everything, but, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna try and get back out to the dumpster to get that body, but I kind of forgot about it.
Oh well.
I kind of forgot about it too. We got sidetracked by the clones.
Yeah.
By the
Someone's gonna take
multi-chat.
over.
If it's possible to play Fiasco without just, like, half of the story going to shit and never coming back again, then I would like to see it, but I don't think it is.
The problem is you usually have 4 people who come up with their own story to fit the circumstances, and none of them work together.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have a lot of opportunity to compare notes.
Alright, well, I will see you
Okay,
all
yes.
later, I guess. Good
Yep.
playing with ya.
Later, that was a lot of fun.
Thanks for
Yeah.
running it, Carl. Nice to meet you, Sophia.
Nice
Yeah,
to meet you,
Thanks for
too,
playing with
Sarah.
Sophia.
Thank you so much for having me.
See ya.
See you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.